They move in slow motion, but their world is full of secrets moving faster than you think. These aren't just lazy tree huggers. They're nature's most bizarre survivors. Bizarre sloth facts you won't believe. They only poop once a week, and it's deadly. Sloths climb down from the trees just once a week to poop. A dangerous trip because they move so slowly that predators like jaguars and eagles easily catch them on the ground. In fact, about half of all sloth deaths happen while they're pooping. Their fur is a mini ecosystem. Sloth fur is so slow-growing and coarse that algae, fungi, beetles and moths live inside it. This greenish algae actually helps camouflage the sloth mung leaves, and the fungi found on their fur may even have anti-cancer properties. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Even though they live in trees, sloths are surprisingly good swimmers. They can slow their heart rate and hold their breath for up to 40 minutes underwater, longer than a dolphin. Their bodies are built to fall. Sloths fall out of trees about once a week. But they're fine because their bodies are super adapted to it. They can survive falls from heights of over 100 feet or 30 meters without serious injury, thanks to their strong bone structure and low muscle mass. Sloths can starve on a full stomach. Sloths have an incredibly slow metabolism. It can take up to a month for them to digest a single meal. But if their body temperature drops too much, they're poor at regulating it, their gut bacteria can die off, meaning they can literally starve to death while their stomachs are full. 6. They're surprisingly ancient. Modern sloths are adorable little tree dwellers, but their ancestors were giant ground sloths the size of elephants. Some species, like Megatherium, could grow over 20 feet long and roamed South America during the Ice Age. 7. They risk their lives for moth love. The algae growing in sloth fur isn't just for camouflage. It feeds sloth moths that live exclusively in sloth hair. Sloths even encourage this bizarre relationship. When they descend to poop, they give the moths a chance to lay eggs in the fresh dung. 8. They can't shiver. Sloths lack the ability to shiver, making them extremely vulnerable to cold weather. That's why they live exclusively in warm, humid environments like Central and South American rainforests. Sloth claws are so perfectly shaped for hanging that even after death, a sloth's body can remain hanging from a tree branch. Two-toed sloths can rotate their heads 270 degrees, nearly an owl-like turn. Their necks have more vertebrae, up to 10, than almost any other mammal, giving them incredible flexibility for spotting predators. In a world obsessed with speed, strength and noise, the sloth teaches us a different lesson, that survival doesn't always belong to the fastest or the fiercest, but sometimes to the strangest, the slowest and the most bizarre. Every fall they survive, every jungle they paint green with their living fur is a quiet rebellion against everything we think we know about nature. So the next time you see a sloth, remember, behind that sleepy smile is a creature built to outlast time itself. Thanks for wandering into the strange with us. Hit that like, subscribe and join us here at the bizarre, where the weird rules the wild.